we go from South Bend. Schmidt hasn't had a kickoff return. He's been deep in the end zone, but Scott takes it out this time, and he is banged up by a number of blue jerseys just across the 15-yard line. Empty set for C.J. Bailey. And his first pass will never happen because the pressure came through with Boubacar Traore leading the Notre Dame charge. And C.J. will look left, goes right, hangs in, plenty of time. Wide open is Pauling for a huge gain. Down to the 25-yard line of NC State.
Notre Dame loves dashing the quarterback. You'll see C.J. here. He's going to come out here. Pauling's going to be in the slot and just run a corner route. There's a lot of...
Gain of 2 for Love. 2nd down and 8. Carr to the air again. Near side. Pass complete. And it's Pauling again. Pauling inside the 5. 1st and goal, Notre Dame.
Again, this is a matchup that Notre Dame wants to exploit. They're banged up in the secondary. This is Pauling against Jackson Vick. He runs up. This NC State defense coming after him.
Ball at the 2, 3rd and goal. Double tight end formation with Love behind Carr. They give it to Love. Another touchdown for Jeremiah.
Love the patience by Mike Denbrock, the offensive coordinator. Just keep hammering. Watch these guys knock them off the ball. Double teams at the point of attack, removal. You knock 44 out of there, you knock 54 out of there. Both as a runner and as a receiver.
NC State trying to bring pressure, but C.J. Carr going for another big one, and guess who? Will Pauling with another huge game.
Hey, it starts up front. Watch these guys. C.J. Carr can throw, but he always seems to have a clean pocket, and there's no doubt they're trying to get after who's ever guarding Will Pauling.
He is a handful on 3rd and 10. He's next to Carr. And Carr goes to Faison. Faison, his favorite receiver, coming into the game. Tight ends with the most catches, a popular target for Bailey. Notre Dame trying to provide some pressure, but Bailey's going deep downfield with plenty of time, and it's complete. And that is Terrell Anderson for the touchdown. My Dallas Golden's walking to the locker room. So Notre Dame starting off here with a little change. Jadarian Price gets his first carry from scrimmage, picks up the 1st down, brought down by Jackson Vick, who is a welcome newcomer back into the NC State defensive secondary.
And again, this start.
2nd longest tenure in school history for Dorn. Trying to pull off a shocker here. Bailey's in trouble, and he's going to go down at the 40. Elijah Hughes, who continues to get more and more playing time for Notre Dame, the USC transfer in on the pressure there, and a loss of 3.
Week in and week out, this Notre Dame defensive front's gotten better.
That is Jolie in motion to the left, lining up in the slot. Bailey was looking his way. More pressure, and just come crashing in is Jalen Stroman.
Just love this call by defensive coordinator Chris Ash. This is Stroman right here. It's a secondary blitz. The linebackers around the line of scrimmage, and here he comes, and it's a late pressure.
And the players around him do as well. 4:06 left in this opening half. Notre Dame trying to regain the lead. And that pass complete to Raridon for a huge gain down to the Wolfpack 45-yard line. Gain of 23 for Eli Raridon.
Again, attacking different ways. This is Raridon just running.
Of the day for Raridon. And Carr going to go to the air again. Surveying and looping it over the defense. Beautiful pass. Complete to Raridon. That is the kind of touch that C.J. Carr has. The kind of touch coach just can't teach. 3rd and 2, they give it a Price. He stopped for a loss, and that'll bring up 4th down, and another interesting call here.
Well, it just looked rushed. Look for some rub routes.
Bailey strong arms it to the near side, and the pass is complete. Key 1st down. Look at this catch.
Out route to the field.
Or was it a catch?
Again, ruled a catch on the field, so it has
addition when he's back in there. 2nd down and 9 for Bailey. That pass, is that picked off?
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Oh, man.
It's third down.
Another close one. We're going to go back-to-back here. So as the boos continue to cascade down Notre Dame Stadium, this is Faison awaiting a very good punt all the way back to the 6-yard line. Puts a nice move on the defender and creates some more room to the near side. Faison blasted at the 30, but it was a good return. It took some 15. They may feel better about Eric Schmidt, so we'll see if that comes into play here as Carr on 1st down and 10 goes over the middle. That's a big chunk.
Clock the ball. Clock the ball.
This one from 48 yards to give the Irish the lead. And Burnett is able to cap it off. Series here for Notre Dame up 10-7. And that ball is complete to Faison. Carr hung in there a long time, and Faison was able to get loose.
He sure was. CJ does a good job keeping his eyes up the field as he climbs the pocket in this long down and distance situation. See Faison right here is going to work into the hole.
So on 4th and 2, and picking up the 1st down is Tyler Buckner. Well, here was the punt formation.
There is no charge timeout.
And there's Buckner, number 10, who's 3rd on the depth chart at quarterback. Taking it.
Pressure inside. Here they come.
Carr hangs in there, goes over the middle. Wide open is K.K. Smith for the score.
As we look at Johnson, this is the exact same play that happened last week in the game. It's pressure inside and bring the safety. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. In the middle of the field is wide open for him to throw the post. Last week, C.J. Carr missed this throw on a 4th and 8. Comes right back. He calls the same thing. It's a post coming from the other side, this time to K.K. Smith, and he is right on the money.
The sophomore from Frisco, Texas. His teammates felt it was appropriate, and it stuck with him. Now he's got it, and he passes back to Bailey. This thing didn't look like it had much going at the outset.
Here we go. He's coming this way. Bailey's going that way. He's going to throw it back to him, but watch Tuihalamaka, the defensive end. He sees it. He reads it. Smothers just chunks it that way. I thought it was going to hit Tuihalamaka in the head.
Tuihalamaka drags down the baby giraffe. And here's a start, and Jeremiah Love, who's been sitting on the sidelines for a long time, lowers his shoulder and ends off a big chunk.
And sometimes when you're a play caller, you have to throw the ball to get some air in the defense. And one more time.
1st and 10, Notre Dame. 3:45 left in the 3rd. Carr surveying, just picking apart this defense now, and that is K.K. Smith for another big gain. After just having his first career touchdown reception, Assad Brown finally ends his journey.
K.K. Smith has another big play for this Irish offense.
Carr spreading it around. This time he keeps it to Love. Just stops in his tracks. Kind of looks at the real estate ahead of him and picks up another nice gain of 12. Notre Dame trying to get some distance between the underdog NC State team. Carr going to the goal line. Pauling! Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What we call cover 0. Again, this is a pressure look. There's nobody in the middle of the field. We saw him throw a touchdown to K.K. Smith earlier. He sees it. They protect it. One more time. Pauling in the middle of the field with no help. DB has no chance. Excellent recognition. Excellent route. Watch how Pauling runs up on the defender. He gets close to him, so when he breaks inside, the defender is on his back. Assad Brown with no help inside. He has no chance.
And now on 1st and 10, this is Bailey smothered by Boubacar Traore. Wolfpack going to give it a shot.
Same defense.
Bailey steps up, goes over the middle. That pass is picked off by Adon Schuler. And Schuler streaking down the sidelines inside the 20. Adon Schuler with his first this year after 3 last year.
It's the same defense. Real soft zone. You see Adon Schuler dropping in. C.J. Bailey just doesn't see him. Adon Schuler, excellent job. Go find the boundary. He gets a block from Christian Gray. There's Talich. He's going to take this thing all the way. It's really well done. Look at the vision defense. Watch Adon Schuler just reading C.J. Bailey's eyes. Too easy.
Second interception of the game for Notre Dame. They had 4 last week, 2 by Moore. Close out the first half. This from 34 yards and just inside. Good for Burnett. And 3rd and 3. Bailey floating back, and then finally another interception. That's Kingston Viliamuasa. We've got flags on the play.
There he is right there, Leonard Moore. It's man-to-man coverage. There's really no place to throw the football. He locks him up. Tay locks him up on the other side. Dallas Golden locks him up in the slot. There's no place for C.J. Bailey to throw this football, and he makes an ill-advised decision at the end of the down, and Viliamuasa makes him pay for it. Put the nail in the coffin. NC State.
Oh, we got a fumble here. And NC State lucky to get that back.
Yes, Dan, the replay I'm looking at shows the quarterback's right knee down, but a recovery is just like a catch. You need to have secure control in possession. So here, as he's bringing this ball towards him, what replay will determine is whether he possesses the ball, and because it was fumbled back behind their goal line, they're responsible for it being there. If they rule that he possesses it while behind the plane of the goal line, this could be a safety.
So we're looking at his knee there.
Well, when his right knee is down, we've got to look to see when is possession established. In our view here, if he establishes possession while still above the plane of the goal.
On 3rd down and 6. Carr goes the other way, and he's got Faison, who puts on the moves like he's on the lacrosse field. Huge gain for Faison. Gain at 18.
He is such a good player inside. He's just going to run a slant route inside here. It's an undercut.
And of course the name Gene Corrigan, very familiar to Notre Dame folks. The late Gene Corrigan was the athletic director here at Notre Dame. Carr going for Raridon. What a catch by the tight end. Gain of 36 as Eli continues.
They want another touchdown.
Raridon's got 109 yards through the air, and Jeremiah Love has his latest touchdown. His 11th of the season, 2nd of the day for Jeremiah Love.
Looks like man-to-man coverage across the board. He's going to take a shot.
Why not? Floating in, and we've got another pick, this time Carson Hobbs. Hobbs fall under this floating football.
Yeah, Hobbs in the slot does a good job staying on top of the defender. No real good places to throw the ball there, and good job by Hobbs coming back after they completed the big one on him earlier. Does not go away, makes a good play on the ball.
Just one Notre Dame possession after another. 29 straight points.